Hello everyone and welcome. My name's Troy Lambert of Plot Geek Academy, and today I'm going to walk you through our course platform. Now there's a number of ways that you can get to this course platform and a number of ways that you can sign up. I'm just going to show you one of them, which is the website that's kind of behind the course platform. So that is called theplotzircle.com. Okay, when you come to this area, you're going to see a welcome page, and it's going to kind of look like our regular website, but not entirely, because it actually is on a different platform. However, one thing that they all these pages have in common is that at the menu at the top, there's a welcome, there's who we are. Okay, so we're going to look at the welcome page. The welcome page is just a typical welcome page. It's going to have something that talks about our featured courses, and then some of the other courses that we have. And then the next page talks about who we are. It's going to list us and show our pictures and our bios, that type of thing. The next page is going to list courses. Now, most often, if you're going to come to this page, you're going to come to the course page. You're going to check out courses that you want, whatever the case may be. But in order to access those courses or the community, which I'm going to show you, you're going to have to log in. Okay, so when you log in, you'll be offered this page. This is a sign-in page if you've already created an account, or you can come down here to create an account. If you're going to create an account, you're going to need your first name, last name, email address, password, that type of thing. You're agreeing to our terms of service and privacy policy. We're pretty straightforward type things. And then you're going to create an account. In this case, I'm going to sign in, but I'm going to sign in with a customer-facing account that I have rather than my administration account, so you can see what this looks like. So I'm going to sign in. I've got my password saved. And I come in and I see our courses. So the first page I come to is our courses. Okay, there's a bunch of courses with titles, and each one of them will tell you how much the course is. Now, right now, we have a bunch of free courses. We have Fiction Foundations, Goal, Motivation, and Conflict. This happens to be right around $50 at this point, but we'll have some courses that are free, some that cost money, but we've got a lot of free ones on here right now. The Vellum Basics is another program that basically costs $49.99. Part of the reason that we charge for some courses and that some courses are free is because some of them are longer, and they have several videos. In the course of Vellum, there are 10 different videos. There are actually several different videos. There are 7 major pages, but there are 31 different modules in the Fiction Foundations. That is because there's also quizzes and exams that help you to test on your knowledge and things like that. So those are a little bit longer. Those do cost money. We've said before at Plot Geek Academy, we'll say again, we don't believe in being starving artists. We believe that people should be paid for the work that they do, but we also want to offer you a lot of value with our free courses as well. So there's free courses, courses that cost money. The 3-act structure is essentially, there's a whole bunch of pages, a whole bunch of lessons there. Creating books that sell, there's a whole bunch of lessons in that one. That's $149.99 for that course. And that's really a great course for knowing what books are going to sell before you start. But there's some of these other courses that are really great too. Developing an 8 Sense of Story is a really quick video course, but it talks to you about what that means to develop an 8 Sense of Story and how you can do that. Okay, so all of these have a different number of pages, a different cost. Right? There's not a lot of sorting on this particular page. You can sort them by the tags that are up at the top. But those are not always, what I'd say are just not always the most perfect tags. We're working on perfecting that system. Over at our website is a better place to choose the courses based on what the content is and what is good for you. And we'll show you that in another video. So we have courses. We also have downloadables. So in this particular case, we have one free downloadable. We'll have some other downloads that are not free, that are like workbooks or things like that related to courses. But this one happens to be a spreadsheet. It's an Excel spreadsheet. You can also do it as a Google sheet if you wanted to. You can convert it to a Google sheet if you want to do something like that. And it's basically just a writing progress tracker that helps you you see different trends in your writing, see your daily goals, whether you've met those or not, different things like that. You can also track your moods and the time of day when you're writing so you can kind of see when you're most productive. It's a really useful spreadsheet. We did not create it. Another author created it and graciously allows us to give it away to other people for free. So we're giving that to you so you can download that absolutely for free. Okay, there'll be another page that says events. Okay, the events we'll usually talk about upcoming events. Sometimes there'll be pictures and stuff like that. Usually those events will be held over on our other platform, which is called Be Human Online. And there's another video that we have on YouTube that'll walk you through that particular platform. This just happens to be where our courses are held. Okay, there's also a community tab here. You can join the community here and make your profile visible to the community. So when you do that, when you click on Make Profile Visible, it will basically bring you up a thing of here's your bio that you've added, here's your picture that you've added, maybe you've added other things like that. Somebody has liked this particular thing. So I've made this visible in the community. Now in the community, we can create posts and chats. So I can create a post and add a category to it that's like question, advice I've learned, accountability needed, I just need to talk, introductions, something like that. So, or you just have no category, or you can create a new category. And you can put a chat here that's basically just your title. This is my chat, my first chat. You put text in here. Okay, and then you can add a poll, you can add a photo, you can add all kinds of things in here. Obviously, we have a no spam policy, no abusive policy. We aim to be an open and friendly community, so things like that, of course, won't be tolerated. But almost any other posts that you need help, if you need help, you need advice, that kind of things, you can ask in this community, and other people will ask you as well, okay? Or will answer those things as well, okay? So this is our community. You can create posts in this community, that type of thing. There's also a leaderboard for those people who have been in the community and have left comments and other things like that. Then we basically have a leaderboard. You can win points and you can win prizes by being the top of the leaderboard. Here's a place for messages. This is where people may have sent you messages or have not sent you messages, whatever the case may be. In this case, because the community is fairly new, we don't have a lot of messages. And obviously, since this is my customer kind of account, there's not a lot of conversations or messages here because this isn't really my public profile. As a part of our platform, we also offer 3 tiers of membership currently. The first one's a Curiosity Seeker. It's the least expensive of membership, but you get a 10% discount on courses and events. Time to Get Serious takes you up to some free courses, 15% on premium events and courses, ones that are not offered for free as part of the tier, and 10% off coaching and editing services. And then, of course, as you move up to the Story Genius level, you get a whole bunch more courses for free and events for free, 20% off those premium events and courses that are not included in your membership, and 15% off coaching and editing services. So right now, those are the 3 tier levels we have. Obviously, we don't have a lot of content yet, but if we build more content, those membership levels will have even more value for you. Settings, I can change my community avatar, I can change my password, I can change my name, all those kind of things in my settings. If I have billing information here, for instance, if you want to buy courses and you want to save billing information, you can save it here. Of course, you're never obligated to, and it doesn't go anywhere. We try not to save any personal identifying information or anything like that. And that's pretty much it for the tour of the community. Now, if you do decide you want to take a class, you can click on this class, and the first thing it's going to do is it's going to give you a brief description of the class. Now, since this one is free, it's going to have a button here that says Start. As soon as I hit Start, I can move into the video that's a part of this course. And essentially, since there's only one in this course, as soon as I'm finished watching this video, which is about 43 minutes long, then that's it. Then I'm done. Okay, so I'm done with that course. Then I can mark that course as completed. Now, if I go back to other courses, I go to a course that does cost money. When I come here, it'll say Continue. You'll get an overview of the course. Sometimes you'll get chapters and things like that. It really depends on how much of this that we've added to this particular course. You'll get some resources if there's any resources. There's some transcripts here, motives worksheets, conflict transcripts, all that kind of stuff that are a part of this particular course. And then there's comments if there's any comments on the course. Now, when you hit continue, if you haven't purchased this, then, oh wait, this, I've already started taking this. I forgot. Okay. Sorry. I already had this one. So let me move to the other one of the other ones that I have not purchased under this. You will get to a buy tab. So if you've already bought it, you'll hit that continue tab. If you want the buy tab, then you'll come to this buy part and you can purchase this right inside this platform. Okay. You don't have to go outside anywhere else. You can just come inside this, and it'll bring you to basically to a paying page. And then if I want to save my linked information, which I have linked in this, then I can send a code to my phone number. I can send it to my email, and I can log in here, okay, and pay for courses, okay. So that's how paying for courses work. If they're free courses, it'll just tell you to go ahead and start. If you've already paid for the course, it'll tell you it'll leave a continue button there. Okay. But this one, again, it has a detailed description. Then it has chapters, and each chapter will tell you, and this will tell you whether you've completed the chapter or not. 0 means you haven't completed it. 1 means you have. And then there's comments. If there's any comments on the course, those comments will show up there as well. And of course, you as a user are welcome to leave comments about the different courses if you find them helpful. If you think there's improvements we could make, we're always open to hearing about that. And with that, that's pretty much it. That's what our course community looks like. Again, you can purchase memberships, you can purchase courses, you can do all of that within this platform. You can join the community and chat with others, and you can win prizes if you're a big leader in the menu board. That's all. That's good for today. That's everything for today. And with that, we'll see you guys in our next video.